Hello everybody, welcome back. This is EonShiKeno and I got with me Time Lord.
Hello.
So we got a ladder game here from the European server. We've got Darkforce. He's our red Zerg player down here in the bottom left part of Shikuros Plateau, and his opponent, the Protoss player, the blue Protoss player, WhiteRa, over here on the bottom right. He's our Protoss player. And he's already scouting out with the... No, he's, I was going to say, he's not scouting, he's just putting in a proxy pylon at the front. Probably going to go for that wall off. We see quite often there.
Yep, forge, maybe. Quick expand, depending on what he sees with this probe.
Yeah. If he's using expansion first, he might go for like an MC expansion, which means not make an expansion
Yeah.
in 4-gate. Only MC's economical build would be an aggressive build. So WhiteRa Corona boosting out some probes, and we're going to see Darkforce is actually scouting here with his Overlord across the horizontal position, so he's going to find that out pretty easily. And we already got a gas going up for Darkforce, so definitely not going to see a hatchery first, unless he's doing the weirdest build I've ever seen. Nope, there he goes, throwing down the spawning pool.
Yeah, seeing what Duckload or WhiteRa sees, he's probably not going to go expansion. I wouldn't think with that. If he sees gas first, that means either quick banelings or quick speed.
Or roaches.
So it's really dangerous, yeah. But looks like he's gonna do it anyway.
I mean, WhiteRa. I mean, he can easily, easily do a full wall off. Just put a forge up, and you know, put a forge up and do a complete wall off, and just put up 2 cannons. You'll be safe that way. So there he's gonna get the forge up. Definitely gonna have to get that. I didn't see how you could easily survive this build unless you go for that forge. And that probe is actually dealing a lot of damage to that spawning pool. 5 or 6 more minutes and that thing's dead. So we got speed heading out here for Darkforce. A gateway going up for WhiteRa here at the entrance. And this drone is probably going to try and be annoying as possible. Try and keep that entrance open. No, he's actually going to fight it out, and he's going to lose it unless he's not paying attention. There he goes, he's going to get away from there. Very close, and looks like, here we go, WhiteRa is going to finish that wall off completely with the photon cannon, and that drone's going to try and get out. Oh wow, there's an entrance over there. I totally didn't see that. Oh, that was a wall off. Oh man. So we got Darkforce with some Zerglings out. Speed about, we've got halfway finished, and I'm really interested to see what Darkforce is going to do here. He's saving up some money, so I think he's going to throw down an expansion. There we do. Got the expansion in place, and wow, WhiteRa is actually scouting into this. He's going to find the expansion. That's going to make him feel pretty good, actually.
Yeah, and WhiteRa has that timing pretty good, where that if Darkforce would have sent those lings, that cannon would have been done like the exact time those lings would have got there. So that is a pretty good strategy here, going that Nexus first.
Yeah, he's got those timings worked out pretty well. And in this situation, I think WhiteRa should feel pretty comfortable. He gets his expansion before the Zerg player, and he scouts and finds the expansion to confirm that he's still safe. So he's got a lot of leeway right now to decide what he's going to go for. And Darkforce has kind of got some options here. He can either turn this into a macro game, start pumping out of that hatchery, maybe take a quick third, or just turn that second hatch straight into a macro hatch. And just start pumping out, just go straight full aggression macro. Start pumping out a bunch of Zerglings, roaches. But we got the hatchery tech going along the way, so I don't think we're going to see Darkforce go for any type of all-in.
Lair tech?
Yeah, layer tech.
Hatchery tech?
Hatchery tech. Getting hatchery tech again. That is expansion. And Darkforce is going to come in here suicide. Well, actually, not suicide this Overlord. He's going to run in here and get some valuable information. And wow, WhiteRa's throwing up a Stargate. They're at the very entrance of his base.
Yeah, that is a weird position.
I think that's a lazy spot to put it, personally.
Well, he could have put it up. I mean, that pylon is like right up on the ledge. He could have put it up there.
The only reason, the only reason I could see it being there is to prevent like a little bit bonus for a Baneling bust if they take out the bottom pylon. But even still, you would focus the cannon first if you're going to go for a Baneling bust instead of the pylon, because it has less life and it attacks you actually. So I'm not sure why WhiteRa went with this double Stargate, but wow, Darkforce totally scouted both of those out, and he knows there's a double starport coming in. He should easily be able to defend this, having this much of a warning. Already having layer tech, he could easily throw down, Hydralisks and be pretty fine here. So I'm not quite sure what WhiteRa is going to do in this situation.
Yeah, and it does look like he is going to Void Rays instead of Phoenixes as well, so...
Uh-oh, I think I know what Darkforce is going to do. He's getting drop upgrades, he's getting speed upgrades for his Overlords, and his Overlords are kind of flocking to the right side of his base there. And he is getting a Baneling Nest. And 18 Zerglings are coming out, so I think we're going to see a Zergling Baneling drop in the main of WhiteRa. And we're going to see how Void Rays do against Mass Zerglings and Banelings. WhiteRa even getting a +1 attack upgrade on his ship weapons, his air weapons.
That is pretty interesting how he is getting that. He like went straight for that drop. He knew exactly what he wants to do. And it's going to be pretty dangerous for WhiteRa if he doesn't see, you know, tons of Overlords and stuff moving along.
Ooh, he's going to scout this. You see this right here in the middle? He's running straight for those Banelings. He sees Banelings. I don't know if he catches that. He's got vision. He sees a ton of Zerglings coming. So I think he has to know something is up. We got a bunch of Overlords hanging out here in the middle, so this drop is going to be coming pretty soon. 2 more Phoenixes on the way, so he's going to have 2 Phoenixes, and now he's making Fleet Beacon. I think we're about to see some special tactics. But it's not going to come soon enough. Their Zerglings and Banelings are loaded up, and Darkforce is already on the way, and WhiteRa has approximately 4 units that attack that aren't probes. And oh gosh, WhiteRa's in trouble. Here comes Darkforce. He's going to start unloading Zerglings right in the heart of WhiteRa's base. And supply pretty close here, 71 versus 68. And
GG.
What? Wait a second.
Void Rays are in his main and Phoenixes.
Yeah. I can understand that. I mean, does he have an evolution chamber? No, he doesn't have an evolution chamber. I guess he figured he could take out the expansion in time if he wanted to go for a base race. Why didn't he even attempt to that? I
don't get it, because he could have took out tons of, if not all, probes, and he could have at least tried. But I guess not having that evolution chamber, he didn't want to even
bother. He's got 1 queen that is, but it would die instantly. 3 Void Rays and 2 Phoenixes. He would have had like a queen out, but yeah, without an evolution chamber, he's pretty screwed. He couldn't even save his expansion. So, but still, I think he could have at least attempted a base race here. He saw the probes being transferred to the expansion. He could have just took the Banelings. He's got what, 12 Banelings in there? He could have just dropped a Baneling bomb inside WhiteRa's expansion, because WhiteRa presumably was going to wall off his expansion from his main here, where the probe is hanging out, between that Stargate and Fleet Beacon.
Yeah, I think he definitely pulled an Idra here, where he just like, oh, I don't even want to try, and just leaves.
Yeah. I was really not expecting that. That GG came out of nowhere, and I guess WhiteRa, I don't know. That's he probably like he scouted out though. He sees all the he's pulling his drones out already, so he knows the drop is coming. But that was quite odd. I guess I don't know. Darkforce just figured he couldn't take that expansion with 2 photon cannons there, but still, I mean, that is a lot of Zerglings he's got. Now let me check this unit counterattack. He's got 42 Zerglings and 12 Banelings. Still, I would have at least attempted a Baneling, because you could have dropped those Banelings right on top of those 2 photon cannons, and with 42 Zerglings, like, I don't know, man, that would have been a cool base race, I think. It would at least forced all the Void Rays to go back home, and he could have continually produced more Zerglings at his main and built an evolution chamber and like forced him to either go for the base race or go back home and try to defend his main.
Yeah, I think it was a mistake just not to try just GG out. It's just bad. Yeah,
I mean, WhiteRa's warp gates. Actually, no, he didn't even start warp gates, so he couldn't like get a sentry to force field that ramp to help him buy a little bit of time. So, yeah, let me check his vision here. I want to check Darkforce's vision here just to see what he saw. So he sees the main. He sees 2 Stargates. He doesn't even see a Fleet Beacon. So yeah, I don't know what he was thinking, but anyway, good game, I guess. Darkforce, GGing out there. And that's pretty much it for this game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You can check out my YouTube page, youtube.com/EonShiKeno. See you later.